Ted Jones messed with the wrong melon farmers.
Ted Jones, I also call him the eighth wonder of the real estate world.
Ted Jones, who knows, it could be.
Ted Jones?
The Ted Jones World Podcast.
What the heck is going on, Ted Jones Worlders? Episode 31 here. I am your host, Ted Jones, and I am here, as always, with producer Pat. Pat, how are you doing?
What's going on? How are you?
I'm
Just
great,
living.
man. It seems that you and I are wearing the same shirt. Where's your shirt from? I was asking you before, but I figured we should wait to see if we're actually wearing the same shirt live.
Mine's from Clove, of course.
Dude, mine's from Clove.
Oh no.
You put me onto Uniqlo for sure, but this is one of the original black standard.
Oh, this one's blue.
Uniqlo, yeah. Oh, that's blue.
Yeah.
Blue. Oh,
Yeah.
Can't really
All right, so we're good. Thank God.
So what the heck is going on, guys? I lost track of days. Actually, I think it's day 15 for me in this house over here. My father's house, my daddy's house. How old do you feel like you have to be in order to stop calling your dad daddy?
I'm pretty young.
Remain
8 years old, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Remains to be seen. But what's up, man? What have you been doing to make yourself not go crazy if you haven't gone crazy already, bro?
Dude, nothing. I'm literally sitting in my apartment. I don't go out. I'll walk around the block if I need to. But I haven't been going to the grocery store even. I'm trying to just stay inside for 2 weeks and see if I can do it.
Are you just being a simpleton though? Just eating those beans and rice and stuff that really just doesn't take much effort, or what?
Pretty much. I mean, no, I'm still cooking. I had some stuff that I ordered, and then I don't know, man. Just eating whatever I can to survive.
I mean, I've just been hitting the peanut butter tub, man. That stuff is deadly.
Yeah, I've been hitting a lot of peanut butter.
200 calories a scoop, bro. First day of April. So as we were talking about last week on episode 30, an iffy situation. Should people pay rent? Should people not pay rent? And I think I do have the theory, if people have not really been affected by this in terms of their job being lost or hours being cut, people should really still pay the rent, because ultimately the supers, the garbage men, these people have to have to operate on the building. You know what I mean? I mean, as far as everyday management situation, they really have to make sure that things are clean for you as a tenant. What do you think though, man? Are you paying? What's going on?
Well, I mean, I think I said last week that I wanted to extend my lease because my lease ends today. And they said that they would do a month-to-month lease for what I'm paying now. And they said they were going to send me over a lease, and they never sent me a lease. So I'm just chilling.
Bizarre. So you're just in your apartment right now, and they could just pick you up at any moment. Just change the locks on you. No, obviously.
Yeah, seriously.
But
but I think if you can afford to pay your rent and you're still getting a paycheck from your job, you should be paying rent.
No, yeah, I agree. It's really for the people that have lost their job or lost a significant amount of hours due to a job. I mean, that'll definitely affect you, but restaurants still in the city are open for some are open for takeout, right?
Most of them are open for takeout, but the fast casual places like Kava and those kind of places, I don't the one on my street. Kava isn't open.
Well, I had seen that Kava was they started delivering on Uber Eats recently.
Yeah. They're delivering.
They stayed away from Uber Eats until now, which is an interesting move. But people need business, man.
Yeah.
So, dude, I don't know how's my internet connection compared to last week? Are we good this week?
Yeah, way better.
Really?
Last week was brutal.
We upgraded the Wi-Fi, so thanks, Pops.
Perfect.
Paying for that.
Thanks, Daddy.
Yeah, thanks, Daddy. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I think maybe 12 or 13. And when you're 13 and you say it, you have to be really upset or really pissed or talking to your mom about your dad.
Yeah.
Daddy or Daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy. But talking to your mom about it for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, so you know what I've been seeing on Instagram a lot? Okay, so I'm not sure if you invented this, but you were definitely one of the first people that I had seen do it. Okay. So it's when you were just sitting on your couch or something, and then you walk over to the door and you open your door, and then you're there. You're in the midst.
Oh,
of
yeah.
You do that with the yodel boy, right? At the Walmart, it was doing the yodeling.
Yeah, we'll throw it on so the people could see.
Dude, so I've been doing that. Or excuse me, I haven't been doing that. I've been watching people do that recently, and I wanted to know if they stole that from you because I know originally some guy had taken that from you, and you were pissed, or
Yeah,
you
dude.
send it to some
Crispy
guy.
shorts. Crispy
You,
shorts.
so you send it to this
Well,
guy.
I tagged him.
and
I tagged him in the story, and he was like, "Can I use this? I'll give you credit." And I was like, "Sure." And he's like got a bunch of followers, and he's like an internet personality. So I was like, "All right, sure." So I thought he was gonna tag me in it, but he literally just he didn't even use my video. He just took the concept, the exact same concept, did it himself, and then didn't tag me in it.
Jesus, bro.
That's how all
Jeez.
these meme accounts work. Like they all just steal content from people.
Right. Well, I mean, that's what you got to do at some point when you have so many followers and you got to come up with new content every hour, right?
Yeah,
But still, don't steal shit, bro,
I know.
mentioning your boy Patty Charmel.
Seriously.
Fuck that.
Dude,
Dude,
turn your
all right,
phone
well,
off.
yeah, I mean, it's coming in through my computer. So I think I have to I'm gonna turn off the messages right here on my computer, and then, bro, we'll silence it on my phone here. Okay,
There
sorry, I
you
didn't
go.
give you a play-by-play there. That hard body, dude. I've been scrolling through dating apps.
Nice.
Yeah, not getting too much action
I mean, you
now.
can't do anything. You can go in a little video chat, a little Zoom date.
Yeah. I mean, like, is a Zoom like dating chat first date like an acceptable thing? Who knows?
They've been pushing it on the dating apps. Like, just because you're quarantined doesn't mean you can't go on a date. It's like, yeah, I really want to have an awkward camera conversation with a girl I've never met.
I had actually heard that, like, also, like, singles, like, or like, what is it, like dating coaches or something? My dad had told me that, like, dating coaches are offering, like, virtual video chat meets, and, like, she'll stay in the middle and be like, oh, this is this guy, and this is this woman, she does this and that, and now you two talk like a blind
That's
date
weird.
stuff
That's
awkwardly
terrible.
through, like, video chat. But dude, I also feel like video chat is, like, more light, potentially. You don't have to watch your posture maybe so much. Like, kind of just be a little bit more chill, maybe have whatever you need around you that you didn't want to be judged for in person.
Yeah, I
you
don't know.
you don't have to smell too nice, whatever. I don't know. Whatever. I also might buy an Xbox or a PS4. Do any of you guys out there have that? Do you guys recommend that? I mean,
I've been thinking about
stopped
getting
gaming.
one.
What?
I've been thinking about getting one because a lot of my friends are
dude.
trying to get me to get one.
Yeah, I stopped gaming, like, when I was probably 16, like the beginning of, like, sophomore year. But I was playing, like, Grand Theft Auto, NBA 2K, Top Spin Tennis. But I might get back into it. How much is? I think the system is like $285 for, like, an
No,
Xbox.
you can get an Xbox
PS4.
right now on Amazon for $150, and it's like
An
250.
Xbox 360 or an Xbox?
Oh, Xbox One. So like the
that's the new one, right? The
newer one, yeah.
The older one.
Yeah. But if you go to Best Buy, it's like $270. But they have them on Amazon for $150.
New?
No, they're just the same, but for some reason it's like $100 less on Amazon. That's when I checked like 2 weeks ago. I don't know if it still is.
Yeah. You might have ran out of that deal, dude. When the Lysol wipes went, so did that cheap ass Xbox.
Dude, speaking of that, like they're price gouging so hard on eBay. I was looking for
it is
hand
bad.
sanitizer and masks, and it's like the hand sanitizer isn't as bad. Some people are selling like the little ones for like $20, which is still a ripoff, but they're selling masks for like $60, $75.
Do you still have some of that hand sanitizer bottle that I gave you?
Yeah. That's all I have. I still have some of that.
You have?
Yeah.
Also, I mean, soap and water, very underrated, I think, right now. People just
I got some antibacterial
I need
soap.
hand sanitizer. I need hand sanitizer. But, like, soap is pretty available.
Yeah,
right?
you can get soap pretty
dude,
much anywhere.
Out here in Long Island, we've been looking for, obviously, wipes and paper towels. Paper towels are nowhere to be found.
Really?
Toilet paper, you have to go early. So my dad is like a senior. He's a very young senior, of course, but he's able to go to the grocery store. They have like an hour in the morning, just so, like, people don't show up and, like, take all this shit, all the necessary supplies or whatever. But still, he went early the other day, and they didn't have that hand sanitizer, Lysol wipes, or paper towels. And then when I search Amazon for Lysol wipes and paper towels, I can't, like, it doesn't even say that it's going to come back in stock. It's like may not be available.
Well, you can't even
think that Lysol, just in general, is strictly making wipes now for like hospitals.
Yeah, you can't.
Like,
so if you go on Amazon,
to do stuff from the government.
If you go on Amazon, and you try and order Purell, it says these are on hold for healthcare workers in need or something like that. Like hospital, you can't even buy them.
Yeah, no, but I mean, just like sanitary wipes in general, you can't buy.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like wet ones or anything. It's really crazy. So I wonder when people are going to start to be able to buy supplies like that again. Toilet paper is something that like you're able to find actually, which is kind of surprising since everyone is really ramping up how much toilet paper they have in their attic or whatever it is. But I mean, just having the essentials is really necessary, bro. You know what I mean?
For sure.
During a pandemic, bro. So you said you're going out a little bit earlier. I've been trying to go outside, but it is freezing out here. Like going.
Oh, really? Because you're on the water over there.
Yeah, like close-ish to the water. So like going on walks is like a little bit tough. And like you can say, it's super easy, like going on a beach walk, whatever. But like it's freezing, and it's just a lot easier to walk around in the city. I feel like.
Yeah.
When I don't know, there's streets and there's like life around, but like there's not even life around there.
No, it's
like,
crazy.
People just pent up in their apartments. I guess people like you, I would feel bad for, but like you, I don't really feel bad for. I feel bad for people that are in like bad relationships who are just figuring out that like they need to divorce their wife or husband right now or break up with their boyfriend or girlfriend, and like they can't because their boyfriend or girlfriend has nowhere to go. But what do you think about let's say, well, like since we've been in our respective places of quarantine for the past 2 weeks, what would you say if your roommate had his girlfriend living with you since like March 15th? Would you make her chip in anything for the rent, or him and her, would you see it in any way? Like, 15 days in the apartment, 2-bedroom, 1 bath in the East Village. What would you say?
I don't know, because I would have been paying rent anyway, so it depends on if I liked her or not. If she was cool,
pay like the electric bill,
I would say like she would have to get supplies. She would have to get paper towels and have to get toilet paper and chip in on that stuff. But I don't know if I would make him pay rent. I don't know. I'm not in that position.
I could say that gets a little dicey, but like since this social distancing is 100% on till April 30th, freaking Wimbledon got canceled June 28th to July 11th. So like tennis is out till July 13th. All these things have like that are super far in advance. Even the Olympics canceled or rescheduled. If this person was staying with you through April 30th, so now that's 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It starts to become a conversation. I mean, she's definitely paying the electric bill, pal.
Yeah. Well, dude, are you planning on staying out there till the 30th?
I don't know, man. I actually, I want to go back in and go to my apartment. I can even go to my apartment for an hour, pick up some non-perishable canned foods that I have. I have probably 6 or 7 paper towel rolls that we can actually use out here. We really don't have that many left, and like paper towels you cannot find, which is
that's crazy.
Insane thought, but like this has been happening in other countries for years, man. So it's finally happening here where like we're really freaking out about something.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking I might go back into the city, stay there for like an hour, pick up the clothes, some contact lenses, the food, like I was saying, paper towels. But for the most part, I'm pretty happy out here. Able to like go outside, at my leisure, which is nice. And I was thinking people who are living in these doorman buildings with like the roof and the gym and the pool and all that shit, like it's great when you're able to use it. But when you have a doorman who's like on you and telling you can't leave your apartment, because like these doormen are doing lockdown duty, bro.
Really?
I'm not sure if you fully realize. Like I've heard from a few of my friends who are like, yo, our doorman literally asked us where we're going. Like,
really?
So like this is my worst nightmare in general. Just when I had thought that like, oh, like I want to buy an apartment, like with the doorman, maybe not. Oh yeah, you want the security of having a doorman. That's what everybody always talks about. Security of the doorman, and then the gym in the building, the this and that, and all these amenities that cost you, thousands of dollars at the end of your leases are really jamming you up. So like staying in a 450 square foot apartment, being stuck in there,
It's got to be tough, man, when you have all eyes on you. It's like a prison a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
And speaking of prison, I heard that they're going to be letting out Tekashi 6ix9ine because he like has asthma problems. This rapper,
really?
New York rapper, yeah. That would be insane. I don't know. Maybe that's hearsay, but I've heard
He's
that
definitely going to flee the country.
could potentially happen. I don't know. Well, dude, he's only scheduled to do like another year as it is. So like,
Oh, really?
Not being a solid move. Yeah.
They'll probably just be like, I just stay out.
Yeah. He's like, come on, guys, I'm 6'9", I'm fresh. Which could be a decent argument. I don't know. So I watched what was that thing called? Well, we watched. You and I talked about Tiger King last week. Nuts.
Yeah.
You hear back from this journalist who had done some research on Tiger King. Pat reached out to this journalist to see if he wanted to come on the pod. We'll see what he says. We're excited to hear from him. That would be really cool.
Hopefully it's like this week so we can do one this week, because like after this week we can't talk about Tiger King anymore. Like,
yeah, you're right.
That's all anyone's been talking about
this week. Yeah, dude. Next week it'll be like an Amazon movie or like Hulu, and also the Michael Jordan documentary is coming out. Oh yeah. ESPN like 2.5 months early. It was supposed to come out in early June, and now it's coming out.
Dude, that sucks.
At the end of April.
They should just release it all at once instead of breaking it up.
I know, it's like 10 parts, so we'll see. But I think we're gonna make one every week. So I saw Pandemic on Netflix.
Oh yeah, everyone's been watching that. Apparently, that's like the #1 watched movie right now.
Well, I mean, it's the timing of it is insane, because I think it actually fully dropped like when there started to become a number of cases of coronavirus in Wuhan. So as this documentary dropped in January, they're like, yes, something's going to come along. We don't know when, how, but it's definitely going to come. Definitely going to come. Like, meanwhile, like thousands of people are getting coronavirus each day as this pandemic movie is out. But like, very interesting. And it's just, they're talking about everything that's happening right now. They're like, we need to shut down the entire world, theoretically. And today, finally, the governor of Florida shut down Florida, who said that they need to practice a good amount of social distancing. They were really the last states to finally come through with that. So
Cuomo and de Blasio had to like officially close down playgrounds because parents were still taking their like little shithead kids to the playground to play around. It's like, you have to stay inside.
Yeah.
Like, you can keep your kids inside for 2 weeks. I know it's rough, but like, just it'll be fine.
Well, I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, like, a lot of these people are living in apartments the same size as yours. No offense to the size of your apartment, but like having 3 more people in this and that
I get it.
With you, I'd be like, all right, I kind of want to get my kids out to the park. And also, if they didn't close the park, I'd be like, oh, why can't I go to the park? You know, New Yorkers are crazy, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man, but like, they just can't. You got to flatten the curve, man.
Yeah, dude, you do got to flatten that curve, ladies and gentlemen. Listen up to producer P over here. But not being in the suburbs right now has got to be tough, especially for families living in Manhattan and being in a literal jail cell in their luxury apartment buildings.
Yeah, seriously.
Manhattan. Just like
a luxury jail cell.
Like a kind of like a funny situation to be in. Like, it's just kind of the move to be in a walk up in Manhattan and not have a doorman or like anyone to really fully bother you when you were trying to like get some fresh air or take a walk around the block. But you know, man, we do got to flatten the curve, as you say. So you had said last week that you may be going home soon. Any thoughts? What's your deal?
Dude, I don't know, because like I feel like I feel like I should stay here, because like I said, my dad works at a hospital and he's going back and forth from the hospital every day. So like, I feel like I have a more chance of getting it if I go home than if I stay here, because I'm not going anywhere here.
Yeah, is he like quarantining at your house, like in the garage or stuff like that, or is he like what? Yeah.
No, he's going to work every day. He's not quarantining. So
what are the kind of hours that he's working? Like, what is he seeing on like the front lines? Do you have any like juice for us? Any gossip? Anything?
He hasn't really I haven't really talked to him about it, but there's only a few people in Connecticut in his town that there's only a few confirmed cases. So they've had cases already, and I believe they've had doctors who have gotten it from patients. But I don't think he hasn't said it's like too crazy yet. So I don't know.
Do they have, I mean, enough ventilators in your pop's particular hospital? Or you even know?
I have no idea. I hope so, but I don't know.
I mean, all the governors are saying we're just like we're not prepared for this, and and I would say like some of the Republicans are saying that it was the Democrats' fault for impeaching Trump. They took their eye off the ball for really taking care of the coronavirus situation. That's what that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing some arguments here and there, but whatever. I feel like
it's tough to say.
The whole, bro, we really took an eye off the ball here, Pat. What do you think?
I don't know. It's tough to say. I mean, we definitely could have probably done something about it sooner. And Trump was saying for the longest time that it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. And then finally, literally yesterday, he had a briefing to the public where he was like, yeah, the next 2 weeks are going to be really bad. So
yeah. Also, I feel like we don't need to have all of his debriefings like the center of the breaking news. That's just making people freak the F out more, and then the stock markets are doing even worse.
He's got to tell them somehow.
It's like just when you think the stock markets are going to get better, man.
No, they're not going to be better for a while.
I know, but like just when you think they're not going to keep continuously going down, they keep continuously going down, man.
Yeah.
It's a scary world out there, but you guys stay inside, and okay, Pat. So it's tough to stay moving during these times. So do you have any fitness tips for us right now, man? What are you eating? You eating pretty clean stuff? I know earlier we talked about the bare essentials: beans, rice,
and rice.
Butter.
I've been eating pretty healthy. I just do a lot of push-up variations and sit-ups and things like that, and then just drink a lot of water.
Is that what everyone's doing? Is that what you're hearing on the block, or what? People just doing push-ups and sit-ups? I mean, what else can you really
If you don't have a weight set like you at Daddy's house, I don't know. There's not much else you can
do. Yeah, literally. I guess I'm like Daddy's setup. You do have weight. All right, who is texting me over here? I thought I had turned that off. Pat, unfortunately, not a lot going on in the world. I love saying a lot going on in the world, but we'd love to hear from you guys. So why don't you reach out to us, Pat? They can reach out to us on Gmail, tedjonesworld@gmail.com, on IG @tedjonesworld. But Pat, this is really great. I hope you're staying safe, and let me know if you go home or something. I'd love to potentially pick your father's brain. That would be fun, man.
Yeah, get him on the pod.
Yeah, that would be good. All right, fellow Ted Jones Worlds, episode 31 in the books. Stay safe and stay inside.